Hey guys, Poner512 here, and today I decided to remake the Aquanos tutorial because, Aquanos, Glitter Helm Caverns, and, yeah, hold on, I'm having a brain fart, yeah, Alchemical Laboratory, those two tutorials need some work done, because when I made them, I couldn't figure out how to add my voice, but now I obviously do, and looking back on those videos aren't of great quality because I can't explain anything. You literally just watched somebody build towers, and then, yeah, you just pretty much watched a build. It wasn't what I would call a quality tutorial, so now I'm here to do that. The reason I'm placing the slice and dices in the places I am is because the sharkens, it stops their charge because they will turn the corner and they won't think of charging, they'll just think of attacking the thing that's right in front of them. So that's the reason I'm placing the slice and dice there. And then, as you can see, I'm taking a certain path. This is the path I always take when I'm doing my builds. This is that I could get a bunch of mana. Placing a slice and dice there. You'll see a choke to the left. I don't place a slice and dice there because sharkens don't usually charge there. Harpoon for the another slice and dice. And then now, after all of that, I'm going to place an aura stack at each of those slice and dices. Because, you know, you always want to have your auras. The slice and dices are weaker than, like, magic blockade, so you definitely want strength drains and electric auras and snares and all those. Okay, yeah, so put an ensnare and electric here. Placing it so far out so that I could place another ensnare and electric after the middle choke. Because some of the guys in the middle choke will try to walk to the crystal to my left. So you definitely want defense there. Snare, electric, strength drain right here. And then some mobs will walk in this direction, the one that I'm heading right now, but no sharkens will come, so you don't need any major defenses. So an ensnare and electric will work. And then later, we will be putting an Inferno and a Proxy, and then that should take care of all of the enemies. It's snare for the Wyverns, because the Wyverns have like 30,000 health. And snare, electric, strength drain. And then the race is about to start. What I would suggest for the DPS is a Huntress with the Shaihood. The Shaihoods have range attacks, or area of effect attacks. And it works really well because you get to destroy the tentacles a lot easier if you have a Shaihood. And I would suggest damage ranging from 3,500 base to, and then, yeah, pretty much anything over 3,500 base you really do. Anything below that makes it somewhat hard. I have a Carry the Brave just to heal my health, nothing really special about it. As you can see, I'm dealing with the sharkens first before I deal with anything else. That's what you're pretty much gonna want to do on this map. I mean, at the place where I'm at right now, that's where I usually stay and take care of sharkens, like right there. Then I have access to the red and the green portals. The portals are very useful on this map, so you definitely want to use those to teleport to the place that you need to. And then now that that is finished, I'm gonna switch to my trap hunters and I'm gonna build some traps. Let me talk a little bit about the towers. So you could use level 70 towers on this as long as you have like a good 74 DPS, I would say. Because of the gas traps that stop the sharkens. The gas traps give you a lot of time to move around the map. It kind of eases your heart rate a little bit. You may think, oh, well, the game is slowed down. Actually, no, it's not. Because after those certain gas intervals are up, some of them will charge anyways, and then if you go to the places with the sharkens, your Shy Hulid will kill all those mobs anyways. So I wouldn't really call it a waste of time. Inferno and Proxy over there, just with the idea that we're gonna do with that other choke that I was talking about. Ethereal Spike Track for the Wyverns. You don't need one for the other crystal because there's like that whole defense right there with like the electric and snare, and there's even gonna be an Ethereal Spike Track at the other Wyvern chokes. So. And then I forgot to mention the third Wyvern choke, which comes from the middle area. There's just so much ensnare and electric auras that it doesn't even matter. Like, you could just have one Harpoon and everything is just fine. Yeah, as you can see, there's my Ethereal Spike Trap. And then a gas trap. And then I wasn't quite done placing the auras. What you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to place an ensnare aura up there. Sadly, I fell, so I couldn't do it. The ensnare aura, you may think, well, you're just slowing down the wyverns. Why is that exactly useful? Because if you think about it, your defenses are actually stronger than you think. They could take down a lot of things. Like, these slicing dice blockades could take out a lot of the sharkens. But the reason that you have them there is... The reason that you have the gas traps is to control how many sharkens come. Because if you have like 5 sharkens, your defense is going to struggle. But 1 sharken is actually not that much of a deal. You just want to make sure it doesn't overflow. Like you could see a sharken in the middle choke right now. It just died. Like, your defenses, you shouldn't really underestimate the power of your defenses. They're really strong. So in the case where I'm going to place the ensnare aura at the choke up there, it's to have somewhat of control on the wyvern intake, because if you have 2 wyverns that are electric resistant, it's going to be hard for your bouncer blockade, but 1 at a time will not be so bad. So that's the purpose of the ensnare aura. That's the purpose of a lot of poison traps, just to control. And then, as you can see, the wave still goes by pretty quickly. Just have to go to each choke and just clear it. So yeah, the gas traps make it a lot easier. On this map, they're your best friends. They stop the sharkens from totally killing you. Especially on Insane Plus. If you ever played this map on Insane Plus, you never want a sharken to get out your choke. It's bad news. Yeah, so ensnare aura, as you can see, it covers the bouncer blockade. Not fully. You could shrink your auras to do that, but you need like a level 78 to do that, for a purpose of upgrading your weapon and stuff like that. And then now, one last blockade. This is for anything that managed to come through, like for like a goblin, even though goblin could never make it through, or a mage. So that they'd come through, run into this, they're likely going to be poison resistant, so they're going to run fast. I mean, they're never going to run slow and get there. They're going to run fast since they're poison resistance. Yeah, I'm showing you the stats right now. And then the reason why we have 1 blockade and not 2, you may think we want to cover the whole area. Well, the reason we don't do that is because then the sharkens from one of the chokes would easily see it. We have it hidden behind the walls that the sharken won't charge it. then yeah, these are just all of my stats. Really good level 70 stats. Just a good idea to have. So yeah, I'll see. You.